Hello everyone, this is Kyle McLaughlin from Facilitate Solutions, and I'm really excited to share with you how you can actually turn your cost of living into an income by using the shopping annuity. And I know a lot of you are on here who are actually reviewing this for someone else. So I'd like to ask you before we get started to find your favorite writing utensil and a piece of paper. As we go through this, there's sometimes going to be people that are going to pop into your mind, and I'm going to ask you to write those down because we're going to get started right away. So we talked about the cost of living, so it's important to know what the government says the average cost of living is for most Americans. And if you look on the right, the average cost of living back in 2013 was a little over $51,000. And of that $51,000, approximately $19,000 back in 2013 can actually be put through this platform to actually create an income. And today in 2019, you actually are over $20,000 a year because of the additional services in the wireless phone services and the Netflix, Hulu streaming services that you have. So how do you get started with it? Well, we take the internet side of our house of shop.com, which has been around since around 1997, was started up by Bill Gates, Yahoo, and Amazon. And you actually have a free registration which enables you to actually connect to thousands of stores that you're already shopping from and buy the same products, but now they're able to give you 2 to 30% cash back on these items. In addition, you also will have a kind of a internet software concierge, which will enable you to never miss a deal and get all of the discounts and coupons that you normally had to search for at these stores, and actually at a 24/7, I think there's 4,000 new coupons and discounts added every day by using our software of Shop Buddy and Shop Mobile. Also, you're able to take advantage of what businesses really love people to purchase, and that are gift cards. And the reason businesses love people purchasing gift cards is that anywhere from 1/3 to 40% of all people never use the gift card that they purchase. So that's a great business model for businesses. And of the 60% of people who do use their gift cards, they spend 20% more than what that gift card is worth. So businesses end up giving huge discounts lots of times and incentives if you would buy gift cards. So we teach people to save hundreds, even thousands of dollars by using gift cards. And finally, brick and mortar stores do not want to get left behind from the internet stores, and we allow you to connect to our platform with your debit or credit card so you can go to your local stores in your town and area and get an additional 2 to 10% cash back. So that's the internet marketing side. If you would want even more money, there is a product brokerage side, which was started back in 1992 by a gentleman named J.R. Reidinger. His concept and what he wanted to do was people buy products and services all the time. And what he wanted to do was to find out what people wanted to buy and then go find the product or service for them and bring it back to them at the price they requested. And so that's what he went out and did. So he did not manufacture anything. He is strictly thought of being a broker, a product broker, and only have products and services that people were asking for, that were hot, that were being bought quickly in the market. And if things change in the market, since he did not manufacture anything, he could drop that product and service and move on to the latest. And the goal was to bring those products back to the customer. And these would be premium products at the level of Nordstrom, Macy's, those sort of companies, but at a 20 to 30% discount. Or they would be products that weren't in the market at all and were a unique and kind of like paradigm shifting product. So there's hundreds of them, but we're only going to go through a quick few just to give you a feel. So customers back in the 1990s, we were getting responses that they wanted products, home cleaning and laundry products, that were eco-friendly. So back in 1995, Market America discovered and actually sourced out with a company called Snap. And they actually focus on eco-friendly green cleaning products using an enzymatic approach and also using concentration. So they actually have tremendous products that are actually at a 50 to 60% discount over national leading brands and are good for the environment. Shop Financial is a service which we also provide. This was in response to customers who were having challenges with debt, whether it was college, with their mortgages or whatever. And this is a financial GPS. It gets you from wherever you are in debt to debt free as fast as possible using the algorithms banks use, but in reverse. And what they're able to do is to get people out of debt in 1/3 to 1/2 of the time, saving them tens to even hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest. This next product was focused on helping cars, maybe a little bit older, even younger, having better gas mileage, making the engine run better. Competitors in this area would be STP, Slick 50. I've used this product myself and earned an extra 2 to 3 miles per gallon, saving me over $100 per year in mileage. This next product would be considered our flagship, and it was in response to people having challenges with gels, caps, different sort of regular vitamins that you see on the market, and how they digest for people. When you take a normal tablet or caplet, it takes 40 minutes to 4 hours to digest, and you need to take it on an empty stomach. And by the time it reaches your small intestine, which is where the absorption happens in your body, you're only getting 20 to 30% absorption. Well, this product, Isotonics, is based on the concept of being isotonic, which is same pressure, and basically it becomes a bodily fluid. It is a crystalline powder, which you add the right amount of water to it, and you take it on an empty stomach, generally when you wake up in the morning. And it goes and actually bypasses the stomach because the body sees it as a bodily fluid. And in 5 to 15 minutes, it's at the small intestine at the absorption sites and gets 90 to 95% absorption at the absorption sites. This enables your body to actually get the full nutrients, vitamins that it's supposed to have. And it makes a huge difference in helping the body to just, in a sense, do what it was supposed to do. The product on the left, called OPC3, oligomeric proanthocyanidins, that's why we call it OPC3, is a super powerful antioxidant which battles free radical damage, which we get with the foods we eat, with stress, with just regular bodily functions as well. It's 20 times more powerful than vitamin C, 50 times more powerful than vitamin E, and it just enables the body to heal itself. It doesn't heal anything, it just helps the body to do so. One quick story with my brother-in-law is that he actually had a serious gastrointestinal disease, and he lost 50 pounds over a year and a half, went to doctors at Georgetown Medical, Johns Hopkins, and no one could figure out what the challenge was. My sister recommended that he take the OPC3 product. He took it for about 3 weeks, started to see a turnaround, and in 3 months, he was back to health again. One more story, some folks we know up in New Jersey, where I'm from, she was on 33 different medications every month, totaling over $1,300 a month. She started taking the OPC3, the Isotonics Daily Essentials, that's what's on the right. I think she also took some aloe juice from Market America, and within 6 months, she was off of all of her pharmaceuticals. And she's been right as rain, I think, for the last 5 years. So these products these are life-changing products for a lot of people. Now, The Modas product was in response to women wanting a premium product that could compete against MAC and Estee Lauder and those sort of products, but at a 20 to 30% discount, but also be better for the skin, help the skin breathe. A lot of makeup products, from what I've been told, is it actually sometimes can clog your pores and it dries out your skin. So then Market America went and actually was able to source a product, and Modas was born. And it actually does all the things that the customers were asking for, but at a 20 to 30% discount. In addition to that, we had other customers who were having challenges matching the foundation to the color of their skin. And so we came up with a custom blend product, which allows people to match their skin tone exactly. The next product is the TLS Trim T product, which is I think got started in 2017, summer 2017, and it was in a response to what a lot of people want to do, is to help them lose weight. There's an interesting story behind this product, is that there were people over in Central and Western Africa who were curious to why the indigenous population, even though they had kind of a heavy fat diet, ate a lot of palm oil, that they didn't gain a lot of weight. It turned out the super ingredient that they found out is in their soups and the foods that they were using an extract of the African mango. And it turns out that this extract actually helps with increasing the adiponectin levels, which actually has a reverse on lowering the percentage of body fat. So they brought back, did a study on it, and actually created what's called Well Trim. And we created a product called Trim Tea, which is just black tea and this Well Trim. They did a double-blind study with people who were over 200 pounds. And in a 10-week study, the people who were on this Trim Tea, just 1 cup a day, 6-ounce cup a day, lost 28.2 pounds, 6.3% body fat, and 6.4 inches off their waist. I tell you, this product flew off the shelves so much that we ran out of it, and it was the first product we ever had on pre-order. There's many other products I could talk about, but this just gives you an idea of this product brokerage, or what we call the exclusive side of the shop.com platform, where these are products and services, as I said, are 20 to 30% discount on top of the line products, or unique solutions no one else has. But these are products no one else can buy. You cannot get them anywhere else but in shop.com. We also provide personal shopping advisors, yes, actual human beings who you can contact to ask any question that you need. We also provide auto ship discounts of 5%. We have a Visa card of 3% cash back, and exclusively from Facilitate Solutions, we offer double cash back for our customers who make repeat exclusive product purchases. With this, I want to go over what the return on investment is for what we call our preferred customers, and that's our first client level that we have at Facilitate Solutions. Using the $20,000 government number that we had, that is what you see in the return on investment that we talked about as we went through the slides. As you can see, for the first 4 categories, these are folks who are just using the internet marketing part of the platform. You will earn over $1,100 per year. And you could stop there if you wish. If you wanted to almost double that, you can also then use the exclusive products, which get you over $2,000 per year. And to put that in perspective, comparing that to other investments that are out there, you can see that being a shop.com preferred customer has over a 10% return on investment, where the other traditional investments are barely at 2.5%. And also note, with a shop.com preferred customer, you are using money you have to spend anyway just to survive. The other investments, you have to have an extra $20,000. There is also, for our clients, there's another customer program where you can use the power of referrals, which many businesses use, whether it's Airbnb, Groupon, Vonage, QuickBooks, Uber, so on and so forth. And if you refer someone to these businesses, they usually give you a credit or a Visa gift card, but it's a one-time payment. We have a referral program that we will offer 2% cash back for every exclusive purchase that any referral that you ever give us makes. So this is actually an ongoing referral, and for as long as that person will actually purchase exclusive products, we will give you 2% cash back for the referrals. There's even a higher level of referral, is that if you offer us a couple of referrals, and along with your repeat purchases, that's over $200 in a 3-month period, you will have the opportunity to become a shopping annuity member. Now, a shopping annuity member has the following benefits. Their cash back is 20 to 25%, and it's not one time, it's forever, however many times they choose to purchase exclusive products. We also have a shopping annuity brand of products, which are for things such as razors, coffee, and other items, basic items that people use. We also now have our own generic brand products, starting off with kind of the over-the-counter drugs that you actually would get from a Walgreens or a Rite Aid or those sorts of places. And also now we have special third-party brand discounts where it's not just products but also services. For example, we now have a travel service which is saving people on hotels anywhere from 20 to 30% off of what Expedia and Travelocity and Priceline would also give. Now, as a shopping annuity member, you are now going to be earning back in cash back and discounts over $3,000 up to $4,000 a year. So there is a kind of like a prime membership of $129.99 for your first year and $99.95 after that. So for many, many, many people, this is more than enough for what they were looking for. They were just looking for a little extra money, and this is anywhere from $100 to $300 a month for their 45-year plan. They enjoy what they are doing with their lives. And again, just quickly, a 45-year plan is, at least what I was taught, is that you go to school, you work hard, you come out of college, you find a job, and you work for about 45 years, and then you retire. And however, there are a number of folks where this plan is not exactly working for them when they actually get to what's called retirement, around 65 or 67. Most people, 95% of folks who by the time they get to the retirement age are either still working, they're dead or dead broke, or they're financially struggling. Only 5% are financially successful or financially fit. And of those 5%, 1 out of 5 usually inherited the money. The other 4 actually built a business, and actually a business that was able to provide them residual income, meaning they could walk away from the business and it would still pay them money, whether they were working there or not. Some more stats on the 45-year plan is that a lot of people in doing this have accumulated a lot of debt, whether it's student loans, whether it's credit cards. We talked about that a little bit earlier. And so people are trying to look for financial security, and so they say, well, man, if I could have an extra $1,000 a month. And so one of the ways to do that is put an extra $600,000 in one of those traditional investments I showed you earlier, earning 2% interest. That is how you would actually have an extra $1,000 a month. The challenge is most people don't have $600,000 they can put away. So let's look for Social Security. 65% of all people age 65 and over are using Social Security as their primary source of income, which is less than $1,200 a month. Now, where I live in Northern Virginia, that is barely a house payment for a very reasonably sized house, let alone some of the other places. It might not even be half of the payment for even an apartment. So what do you do? Well, there's an opportunity out there these days where a lot of people are recognizing things are changing and that 45-year plan is not necessarily working for everyone. So for those folks, they see that retail stores are collapsing and there's an ability for you to use online for many, many things that you never were able to do before. There's a rise in what we've been doing for many years in one-to-one marketing and making sure everything is tailored for the customer. And last year, there were 91 million 1099s filed, the largest in history because there are more and more people who are having their own businesses. So the last client option that we provide is a 2 to 3 year plan. And these are for people who they have a need for something that will provide them with an ability to, whether it's to pay down debt, time freedom, I don't know, an extra car payment, whatever it is, something which is an additional $300 to $3,600 a week in a 2 to 3 year time frame, working 8 to 15 hours a week. Now, do not have time to go into a lot of detail on that today, but a very high level overview of that. And if it's something you want to know more later, or a person that you're referring for, we can go through it in more detail. So the economy is changing. So one of the things is that we go house to house to house, and people are buying stuff that they need for their lives. And so one of the things that almost everybody buys is laundry detergent. Now, my grandmother loved Tide, so I'm going to put us as Tide at the top of that house. And so when we actually purchase Tide, or let's say a person purchases Tide, our money goes to a bank. Now, this bank, how it works right now, it doesn't pay you back. Okay? But we understand, we get the product, we don't get paid back. But with our bank is a little bit different. It has BV for business volume, and these are the products and exclusive products that we have. And so what I would do is that I switch to Snap. It's just as good a Tide, but what it does, it's actually a dual relationship. I put money into my bank and it pays me back for using Snap. And so we just go house to house, talking to folks to see if there's anyone who would like to earn an extra $300 to $3,600 per week. So the person who's using Gain is like, sure, I'm willing to do that. But the next person using Tide is like, nah, I really like my Tide. But I like the fact that we can still purchase my Tide and I can get an extra $100 a month. So that's IBV. These are all the other thousands of internet stores that we have contracted with, the Walmarts, the Targets, the Best Buys, and all of that. The next person's using Sam's Club, so they're already used to saving money. So they're like, hey, I'll use the Snap. I'm not interested in actually building a business or anything. I don't need the $300 to $3,600 per week. But I like the fact of getting that extra $200 to $300, so I'll use the BV products, and those are our shopping annuity members. And then finally, somebody else has said, I'm using Tide, but that's okay. I have people I'm putting through college. I need that extra money back. So in doing this, what we're able to do, though, is actually create a synergy and create our own economy. And so I use this, obviously, to purchase as much stuff as I possibly can. So between my wife and I, we actually purchase around 300 BV worth of products, just ourselves, per month. Now, one of the things that we can do with this economy is that if we help other people, we can give that money away. So what I can do is I can make that 300 BV purchase and give that to someone who also wants to actually make that $300 to $3,600 per week. And not only can I help that person, but I can help everyone in between, and they will all receive that 300 BV. It is a crazy concept, and there's a lot more to it, but this is just, again, a very quick high level overview of it. So to help everyone kind of get an understanding of the differences between being a preferred customer, a shopping annuity member, and what's called an unfranchised owner, we have this last chart to kind of take a look. You can put pause on this and you can take a look at it as far as the differences in the money. As you can see on the bottom, the annual return on your investment of $20,000 is around $1,000 to $2,000 for a preferred customer, $3,000 to $4,000 for a member, and $16,000 to $187,000 a year for an owner, and that's walk-away income. But remember, that's for 2 to 3 years of part-time effort where we have to train you on how to do that. So as I'm coming in for a landing, while you were going through this, who did you think of who was the right fit, who would actually benefit from this platform? Whether it's as a customer or a member or owner, whoever referred you to this video, please get back to them, and whoever you wrote down, please let them know, and they'll actually get in touch with them and to help them with this process. And if you just stumbled across this over the internet, please contact us at facilitatesolutions.com and we'll be glad to help you. Hopefully this was help, and again, whoever contacted you about this video will follow up with you and give you more details. It was a pleasure. Have a great rest of the day.